So my name's Jetson. I hope I'm audible. No, I just need to cast this over first. My name's Jetson, and I'm making this video to introduce and explain a spell that I made. So this spell has the dual purpose of having you remember the higher selves that you are. Also to have you point your perception at the path that you're taking, that you're choosing to take. I've decided this is a category of spells. I call it an L spell. The purpose of the L spell is for you to be pointing your perception at the pathway that you decide to go down. Instead of just letting your pathway be fed to you, you are choosing your pathway consciously, and at the same time you are acknowledging and remembering the higher selves that you are. And the reason that you want to do this is because you are going to choose the path that makes you happy when you are all of yourself at that point. And you are going to be more powerful in manifesting it when you are all of yourselves. So yeah, that's what an L spell is. I've drawn a helpful diagram here. And so we have your avatar down here. We've got your connection to your higher selves. You can see it just goes on, it doesn't stop because there's no end to that, it's infinite. And then you've got your pathways forward and the choices that you can make. Connecting to both at the same time makes an L. Ta-da. My L spell that I've created this time is a spoken word item, and I made a little music on GarageBand to go behind it. It's quite short, it's not like long enough for a full song, but you know, that makes it easy to remember, and I don't have to justify why it's short, I guess. I started writing the spell after I listened to an episode of Soberish recently, and Jessa is talking about like picking your apple, like you know, picking the story you want to live, the timeline you want to follow. You're picking that apple, and like if you want it, you just gotta pick the apple, and if you don't want that apple, don't fucking pick it, you know. And at some point during the podcast, she talked about how shame is like, it's a game you can choose to play or not, and I just really love the concept of shame being a game that I can opt out of, because I fucking hate that game and it's useless and it takes up so much energy. So I just decided to write out for myself, shame, I don't play that game, and then I just turned it into a little song instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. Shame, I don't play that game. Unsubscribe, I know my own name. Feral child, the boy won't be tamed. I'll pick my own apple as I'm birthed in flames. Real eyes see real lies. I'll still act surprised when I witness reprise. The world recycling cries for control and profit. We see the beast rise, we unite to stop it. We unite to grow, we unite to heal. We unite so we feel we're supposed to feel how we want to live, how we love to thrive. We're an army of love, and we change the tide. We're writing the future when we stay inside. We anchor it down and we connect worldwide. Secret clowns can't drown in the tension. Pick up the apple and restart the game again. Yeah, so that's my little song spell that I made. I hope you like it. I'd be interested to see content of people working with a similar sort of concepts. Like if you've ever made a spell before that's kind of like an L spell, or if you want to make one, or if you want to write your own thing, or you want to make an L spell in like another medium. I'm really keen to hear about and see stuff like that. So like drop me a comment, send me a video or anything like that. Thanks.